what about their groups? Like, groups is such a big part of Facebook, and there are a lot of not nice minded groups out there where people get to share, people get to hide away and share their awful opinions on race and homophobic stuff and bigotry and all that awful stuff. That's still there, even if they clean the newsfeed. What do you think? Do you think Facebook should just be taking a stand fully and getting rid of all of that? Is that possible?
Last week on our Thirsty Thursday, we talked about how we wanted retailers, fashion retailers, to step up their online presence. And we're going to be shopping online more. We can't try on the clothes in the store. We might not want to go into try on the clothes in the store. So give us a user experience, not just a how to buy. I really wonder what the mall in 2021 is going to look like, Susan.
It's kind of shocking. We've seen things happen here in the Junction in Toronto where restaurants that have been around for 25 years have closed. And the statistic that we discussed was how 60% of the restaurants we know will be closed by November if we don't actually start supporting more.
Captain America, Chris Evans, his D-pic went out, and a few days after it went out, he posted on Instagram, now that I've got your attention, remember to vote on November 4th.
In general, many of the things that were working in marketing aren't working as much anymore, right? Like somebody on LinkedIn was commenting, like, how far can a webinar take you? So most brands are now looking to things beyond what you would think. So the most recent sort of trend we are seeing, and I think we shared some of this with each other and put some of it in our monthly digital digest, was the sneaker trend. So the next thing we were sort of thirsty for was, well, Harry Styles. So the December cover of the Vogue has Harry Styles on it, and he's wearing a dress and a blazer. And of course, the internet went wild with all kinds of comments. It never ceases to amaze me that people still think they can comment on choices of any type, but there you go. That's free speech for you.
I don't know if you've noticed this, but on Twitter, brands are having fun with Twitter's little disclaimers they're putting at the bottom of tweets that they're flagging as not true.
Fact-checking thing?
The fact-checking. So of course, the smart marketers out there have jumped on this. Like, for instance, Burger King put up a tweet. Me, do you want anything from BK? Her, no thanks, I'm not hungry. And then it says, official sources stated that this is false and misleading.
I know you wanted to talk about the mysterious monolith in Utah.
Oh yeah, it's a cool story all around. If you haven't followed it, the gist of it is there was this metal monolith that was in the middle of the desert. Nobody knew who put it there, probably an art installation, but obviously stories like aliens, etc. came out. And then it disappeared a few days ago. And you were saying that Trump's Twitter account was finally blocked for 12 hours.
That's exciting news.
12 hours was not nearly enough to my mind. Whoopsie, I'll get into trouble with someone. It truly does provide the ability to walk into a room and meet somebody quite significant, like your larger business names, celebrities. Oprah's on there, Michelle Obama's on there. So there's lots of possibilities of that sort. But that said, you really have to put some time into it. Some of the more obscure titles from Dr. Seuss's lineup of books were pulled.
Mr. Potato Head, the toy, they announced, was it last week they announced that they were just going to go as Potato Head, right? Taking the Mr. out of the name. And again, boy, did people come for them.
For what? We're almost coming up on 50 episodes of this particular thing. And in the last year, perhaps we spoke about Burger King more than any other brand.
We surprisingly did. I never would have thought we would speak about Burger King so much. But they won our hearts with their smart marketing campaigns, their funny newsjacking.